Hi everybody, it's me again, Boo, and I'm back with a fragrance I've recently discovered. One of my friends on LinkedIn is Lorenzo Siena, and he asked me if I was interested in trying his perfume, which of course I totally was. So he sent me a couple samples. I went through those speedy quick and had to pop for a full bottle, and this is his perfume, Palio. It's really a pretty bottle. I really love this bottle. It is for men, but I find it to be very unisex. When I first spray it, it has a very medicinal opening. It's really different than anything else I have. But it's like almost the medicinal kind of smell you would find in a barber shop. A very kind of classic, old school kind of smell. But then that dry down goes to the dry down pretty quickly, within 20-30 minutes. And it goes into kind of this minty, fruity stage, which is really lovely. It's very different. I'm usually not a huge mint person in my perfumes, but this one works so well with the other ingredients it's got going on that I find it to be very refreshing, yet a little heavy at the same time. It's really kind of an odd bird that way. And those start to kind of go in the background. The middle notes really kind of cut out fairly quickly, and it goes into the dry down. But that is my favorite part, is the dry down. Now honestly, I swear I get a little cinnamon or something in there, and I definitely get some patchouli and you know, some light woody notes, and there's a sweetness to it. It's not, when I say it's medicinal, it's a sweet medicinal opening, and then the florals and the fruities are still kind of sweet, and then the dry down, it's almost like a sweet kind of patchouli woody kind of a fragrance, but it still maintains that mint throughout the whole thing. It's so interesting. I'm just not that into mint, or maybe it's lavender or something, but that real breathy kind of a note that's in there, I'm not usually into that. And so I'm really surprised how much I love this fragrance. Now, I say it's unisex, but it's you know, that unisex scale, if right here is perfectly unisex, you know, totally neutral, it's definitely a few clicks over on the masculine side. It's probably one of the more manly fragrances that I wear, but there's something about it. I keep reaching for it. It's really nice. It's very kind of a classic smell, I think, until the dry down, and then it gets a little different. Like I said, it's almost a cinnamon, patchouli, mint, woody kind of a fragrance, but it's really, really nice, and it's very affordable. This, I believe, is a 100 ml bottle. Yes, and this was $80 shipped. So the only place I could find it was on Lorenzo Siena's website, though you'll have to look it up, and I'll put the link down below so that you can check it out. This, I think, would be totally appropriate for any kind of daytime wear. It's almost too intense for some daytime wear, so you'd have to, I think a woman couldn't pull it off for daytime as much as a man could. A man, this would be totally appropriate for work, any kind of daytime activity. For a woman, this is, I've said 100 times before, when a woman wears masculine scent, it makes it a little more formal somehow to me. So I wouldn't wear this to work or working out. Now, I would wear it to other daytime activities, but I would actually wear it out to dinner or more casual nighttime activities as well. Now, you would think with all the mint and, you know, the fruity notes, some of the other notes, that it might dissipate pretty quickly, but the longevity on this is actually pretty darn good. I get 8 to 10 out of it easily. And for that breathy, airy, kind of minty fragrance, I find that really, really good. And the sillage is anywhere from moderate, you know, I'd say it's about arm's length, so, you know, a little better than moderate. but it's not one of those fragrances you really want taken up a room. It's one of those more understated fragrances that you would want to wear just to get subtly noticed, not to come screaming into the room like maybe wearing one of my Creeds or a Tom Ford or something like that. This is much more subtle. This is definitely going in the side door for attention. It's not come screaming through the front on a horse with a whip and you know. Where'd that come from? I don't know where these visuals come from. I'm really sorry about that. But anyway, you know, it's just not a bombarder. It's more of a knock on the door and wait for entry. So I totally recommend getting your nose on it. Lorenzo is a fabulous guy. He's really nice. You know, if you go and check out his perfumes, say hi to him for me. I think you won't be disappointed. Like I said, it's a very classic kind of smell on the first half of it, but the dry down is really nice. And I think that's where it becomes a little more unisex too, is in the dry down. So, oh, I haven't told you anything about, yeah, there I go. So, all right, let me tell you what's in it. Let's see, I'm just going to go by the pictures. Oh no, there it is. Rose, sorry I can't see this very well, lily of the valley, jasmine, sunny citruses, pineapple notes, patchouli, sandalwood, and musk. Looks like that's about it. Yeah. So that's what the, yeah, no lavender, no mint, no nothing, really? Or did I say, oh, there's lavender in it. Did I say lavender? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, at least there's lavender in it. At least I got something right. But sometimes I have a tough time between some of the minty kind of fragrances and the lavender ones. Sometimes there's some real similarities to me, so I get the two notes mixed up. I know, crazy. Totally recommend you checking it out. Palio by Lorenzo Siena. And this is a beauty. I am going to be rocking this even more in the hot weather. It's fabulous, fabulous in the hot weather. But I think it's completely appropriate for any season. So I hope you have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, peace.